So, Omar and I have always been the closest amongst cousins. We shared common interests and were roughly all the same age. We always stayed in touch, playing video games and talking over the internet for almost the past 6 to 8 years. So if you take this into account, you can understand. But in all seriousness, from the days that Omar and I used to play with little dinky cars in Nana's old house, to the time when Omar came to visit in New Jersey and we would play X-Men in our basement, there are hundreds of funny stories I had. We had funny stories ranging from when Faiza ate the last ice cream, to when I ran over a tree on New Year's and Omar did everything he could to make me happy, to when we used to tell random people to press blue Skittles online. And Omar knows what that joke is. But what you can take away from this is that Omar's not only one of the most caring people that you're going to meet, he's also one of the most mature and one of the most fun. One particular thing that stood out to me was not something that Omar did or Omar said, but something I saw in December. In December, it was Sophie Baji's wedding, and Somika was sitting up there. She actually was very sad that she was losing her one and only daughter of 20 plus years. And I didn't mention that it was 28 plus years, just 20 years. And instead of spending all the time attending the Sophie Baji,
the last one, so it's okay. Thanks.
She was actually going around introducing everybody to Yusra, her new daughter. And the way I saw Yusra light up Somika's face, and the way Omar's face always lights up every single time me and Omar ever say Yusra's name, I know there's something special there. Because if any of you want to try this out on a random day, just say Yusra to Omar, and you'll see a little smirk on his face. This is something that I really envy in both of you guys. Because I'm looking at you guys now, and you guys are both beaming with happiness. And in the past few months, I've noticed that your guys' love and caring for each other is genuine. And Yusra, I can tell you that from the bottom of my heart, you are one of the best things that's ever happened to her. And I hope you feel the same way about her too. And so, of course, I'm no scholar, and I'm definitely not knowledgeable in the realm of weddings. But I do have a couple of tips, because I watch a lot of Indian movies, and there's some common themes that always go along in Indian movies. The first one I want to tell you guys is always have open communication. In Bollywood movies, as you guys all know, Shahrukh Khan is always in between two women. And there's always an issue of communication one way or another. So, with you guys, not that it applies specifically to you guys, but I want you guys to be able to be open to each other, and be able to be open to each other's opinions and each other's fears. But you guys need to be able to talk to each other and work through these things in a timely manner. And that brings me to my second thing, trust. In Bollywood movies, there's always a trust issue, and Shahrukh always gets in trouble. So, in order to avoid these things, you guys should always have confidence that whatever you say to each other will always stay between each other. And that's the biggest thing, because whatever fights and misunderstandings you guys have should be kept between you guys, because that's the best way to do it. Omar, that means that when you guys have problems, you can't come to Omar and I to ask for help, because we're not going to help you. And Yusra, when you have problems with Omar, you shouldn't go tell anybody else about it, because in the long run, that might end up festering opinions and feelings. You guys might gotten over the problem already, but other people might have those same feelings. You don't want to have that in the future. And that way you can learn to ignore little things, because whatever happens, family matters. Or, sorry, I messed that up. I'll say that up. The last thing, best friends. And I've noticed this, you guys are best friends. When you're able to tell your wife or your husband exactly what's going on in your mind, and you don't have that fear of him questioning you about it, or her questioning you about it, that's going to take you a long way, because what I've seen from other people, and I've seen in Bollywood movies, if you're not able to be best friends with your significant other, you're going to have all sorts of problems. And I've seen you guys, and I want you guys to continue on with that in the long run when it comes to those things. And always remember that Shahrukh always goes for the girl he's better friends with. And so, finally, knowing Omar his whole life, I've always been waiting for the day I would be able to give his wedding speech. And I wasn't sure if I was going to give advice or share funny stories. I wasn't sure if I was going to dance or sing. But I wanted to wish him the best. And so I wrote a little rhyme, and I wanted you guys to, it's pretty easy. guys can follow along, and the second line is pretty easy to know what the word is and be nice to what I said as well. So here it goes, and I'm no poet or scholar, so I'll give you a warning for it. Coming to Houston for the second time in 1 month, I figured I must love Omar a whole lot, a whole bunch. Playing online and keeping in touch for years, it was Dudes, Omar, and I, the three musketeers. Omar, the tallest cousin with the biggest heart, he fell in love with Yusra right from the start. Yusra Siddiq, her family's little Pooh Bear, was always the hair. Omar is like a brother, better yet a best friend. We shared a lot of stories on our drive from Erie back to Maryland. Yusra, the girl who always loves to be clean, strong in her iman, her brains, and more importantly, her deen. Omar, the cousin who can turn a frown upside down. He's always there to tell us, "Nigga, calm down." Yusra, her mother's angel and her dad's princess, loves Omar a lot, and this I can bear witness. They were only kids when they initially became friends. They are now, alhamdulillah, lovers until the end. Going to school and learning organic chemistry, inshallah their lives will continue to be perfect in harmony. Joining two families with both pyar and care, everyone smiled because love is in the air. Love is a funny thing. Omar knows it's true. Today, Omar and Yusra's hearts are stuck together, stuck like glue. The only thing I pray for Omar and Yusra is they are successful in this life and successful in Jannah. When they both took class together, that was the start. Now we are here, Omar and Yusra are ready to embark on a journey that takes an entire life to complete, with pitfalls and joys, and of course, some Call of Duty. There will come times when problems occur. Remember to look to the Prophet, and of course, your mothers. Keep close with family, keep close with friends, but both of you better keep close with me and Omar. I think he's till the end. Yusra, I ask you to take care of my bro, to love him, to heal him, to help him grow. Omar, treat her like a princess, never change your stance. Give her kisses, write her poems, and sometimes even do that dolky dance. That dance will be on video soon enough for everybody to see. Successful and rich, remember the hard days because life's not a cinch. Shaitan's always there, temptations are always about, but if you're true to each other, then there shouldn't be a doubt. Always remember, year on end, your two minds are like one if you're going to win. And before my rhyme goes entirely too long, I want to wish you the best with this little song. Remember Omar, whenever things look bleak and bum, look into Yusra's eyes and just say, "Tujhe dekha."